And we welcome you to the final day of Leagues Cup action. The final match day, I should say, of Leagues Cup action. Match day concludes on Thursday, but both these teams know what they need to do. They need 3 points. They don't get 3 points, there's no chance for them to be in the top 4 of their respective league. Monterrey with that come-from-behind win against Miami last time out. Nashville looking for 3 points as well. In a must-win game for both sides. Appreciate all you guys' time for being here for this one. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. New users play $5 in lineups. If you win, you get $150 in bonus lineups. Appreciate you guys' time for being here. My name is Jared Gary. Now, if you've ever done one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Vote in that poll. What do you think happens in this one? Monterrey or Nashville winning? If you remember, we got emojis in the chat to show your support for either one of these teams. Starting lineup for both sides. For Monterrey, they're playing Cardenas in net. It's a 3-4-3. Aceves, Rodriguez, Guzman in the back. In the midfield, Corona, Torres, Pineda. Ambris gets the start today. And then up top, Ocampos, Rossi, and Quapers, who got a goal last time in the 48th minute. As for Nashville, they run with a 4-4-2. Valdez in net. Baker, Whitting, Williams, Mayer, and Bauer in the back. In the midfield, Alex and Wheel, Acosta, Brene, and Muhammad. And then up top, Kasem and Mukhtar. And this is the first of 2 games we're doing. We got the LAFC game later tonight at 10:30 Eastern time. Ooh, number 1 song on that day. So 0-1. I'm going to guess You Remind Me by Usher. I'm going to guess You Remind Me by Usher. Appreciate you guys' time for being here. Marlon's good, Jackson. Marlon's absolutely good. The D-back side, I don't think they did enough. And they are just atrocious with Marlins on base. They've been that way all season. I don't think the D-backs did enough. Phillies are slumping now. And here we go. Monterrey in the whites going left to right. Nashville in the yellows going right to left again. You need to win this one in regulation. 6 points is the cutoff line as things stand. A PK shootout win is on. Both teams got to be going for it here, knowing that they need a win in regulation. This could be a chance for Nashville. The cross in to the top of the box, and already 20 seconds in off the spill. The shot is in. 20 seconds in. It's Kasem gets the scoring started for Nashville. 20 seconds in, a poor giveaway by Monterrey in their own box. And Throw gets it off the spill. The cross into the 6. And Kasim, not even 20 seconds in. It was a poor back pass by Monterrey. The cross into the 6. And a one-time finish into the bottom left corner. Are you kidding me? Poor job by Pineda out the back. Just clumsy. Acosta dispossesses him. Plays a great ball down the right side. Across in. And Kasim with the left foot. Are you kidding me? 20 seconds in. Was 1:01 mean? So, win, penalty kick shootout loss, and regulation loss. Well, that's a perfect start for Nashville. 20 seconds into the match. And Wilkes-Barre says it. All right. I don't believe it. Monterrey now down the left side. At the edge of the box on the left, cleared away. Again, Monterrey was down 1-0 last match against Miami. It's a comeback in that one. Down already here with the... Probably has to be the fastest goal in Leagues Cup history. I can't think of any faster. That was 20 seconds in. If there's a faster goal that I'm missing, let me know. But that's got to be the fastest goal in Leagues Cup history. Cross into the right side of the box. He'll play edge of the box right side. Ocampos. He'll try across from right to left, and that's going to go well at a play. Behind for a goal kick for Nashville. Oh my goodness. So Kasim getting the goal in the 20th second of the match. The rock forward. Oh man, talk about a goal that he needed. That's a goal that he badly needed. He's a guy that's been struggling this year. Only one goal so far for Nashville across MLS play. Across all competitions, for that matter. In Leagues Cup and MLS, just one goal for Kasim entering this game at forward. Man, that's a darn good one. Yeah, team scored a goal. Yeah, 20th second. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jackson. D-backs are kind of a mess right now. Again, Nashville going right to left, Monterrey left to right. Throwing here on the left side for Baker Whitting. Goes at a play, and Monterrey will get it back here. And it's the first of 2 games we're doing. Keep you all updated on the MLS next game tonight. Perfect. All right. Nashville just going to play back to their keeper here, Valdez. Valdez. You make the call. I'm going to put that up at halftime because I forgot to make the graphic for that because I was working on the video. We'll see John Stroh on that one. Depends who's on the bump. If we have Fod and Iran on the bump, I'm fine with that. If not, it's kind of a Jesus take the wheel kind of situation with that. Monterrey work on the back or on the left side. I'm going to get the make call up at halftime. But it's all the Friday games. So you make the call if you want to do it out. It's for all the Friday games. So that's all it is. So throwing here for Monterrey in the attacking third on the right side. Guzman to take the throw. Ooh, Huntsville up. All right. Or down, I should say. Play back to their own half here. It goes for Aceves. Aceves plays it back to his keeper Cardenas with Kasim playing a bit of a high line. We're going to set 1-0 on Leon. Oh, all right. Or no, they're not playing Leon. Miami's playing Leon. Right now, I'd say Marlins. Right now. Yeah, that is kind of crazy right around when you think about it. That is kind of crazy. Monterrey on the left side. They'll switch the play from left to right at midfield. It's a great ball. Good switch to Ocampos. Good first touch. Ocampos trying to get around Baker Whitting. He'll play it into the attacking third. 1-2 back to Ocampos. Through ball to the top of the box. Chance here to play ball down the right side. Takes a deflection. Gets it back though. Shot fires from the top of the box with the left foot. And that shot is blocked. Corona on the shot. It's blocked out of play. Monterrey thrown on the left side at the edge of the box. A great movement there by Monterrey. Just switching the play nicely from right to left and then left to right. Good block there by Bauer, preventing that one at the top of the box. Monterrey throw on the left side. Taking the throw is Aceves. Aceves, I'll just go back to the midfield circle here for Guzman. Again, Monterrey going left to right. Nashville right to left. Back heel flick down the right side. Too much on them. One goes out of play looking for Torres, and it will be a Nashville throw in their own half. And only the top 4 teams in each league make it. You got to get 3 points here. You got to finish with 6 to give yourself a chance. Not sure if 6 will be enough on the MLS side. Liga MX, it could be enough. Because Monterrey would have a positive goal differential if they win this game. But I would say still work to be done. We won't know everything until Thursday. It's a poor pass by Monterrey at the midfield. It's intercepted. And now for Nashville, it's Mukhtar. Mukhtar on the right side. Still in his own half. They'll just go back to their center back here. And a bit of a high line play. They'll go back to Valdez. Valdez, not a great first touch by Valdez. Just has to get rid of this. Off-balance boot to midfield. Good flick of the head on the left side to find someone. Goes out to play. Monterrey thrown on the right side. But could have been dangerous there, as Valdez wasn't great. Yeah, the D-backs, yeah, it was not great. Look, you leave 21 guys on base in 2 games, you don't deserve to win. I'll put it that way. And Merrill Kelly's watching this point. I hope that when Burns comes back, Kelly's the one that's out. At midfield, Muhammad. 1-2 back to Muhammad on the left side. Muhammad trying to get around Torres on the left side. He'll go back to his center back here. And they'll play at the midfield circle for Acosta. Acosta back to his center back again. Nashville going right to left. Monterrey left to right. 20 seconds in, Qasim scored the goal for Nashville. The fastest goal in Leagues Cup history. On the right side now. Acosta down the right side. 1-2 back to his center back. They'll switch the play into the attacking third on the left side. It's a good switch. Finds Baker Whitting after 2 bounces. Baker Whitting edge of the box on the left side. Cuts back. He'll feed it to the top. Muhammad gives it off backwards to Bernay. Bernay looking for some space at the midfield. It's not there. He'll go back to his own half. Bernay retreating about 30 yards there. Good pressure applied there by Torres. Goes back to Williams. And Williams plays it back to Valdez. We don't know yet on that one, Tracy. Don't know yet. I gotta check the permutations there. Long way right, Valdez finds no one. It's intercepted by Monterrey. And they'll play it to the midfield circle. Diego Rossi taking off the ball by Brunel, gets it back, and then shoved there from behind by Mukhtar. That will be a free kick for Monterrey as Mukhtar committed the foul on that turnover. I think fact. I mean, look, any 12-game losing streak for the most part is going to be a fluke. I mean, any 12-game losing streak. In baseball, how random it can be, yeah, any 12-game losing streak is a fluke. For the most part, unless you just really suck. Ocampo, stress feet to the top of the box. Not a great ball. Too much on the one for Diego Rossi. Intercepted by Nashville. They'll try to start a counterattack down the left side. It's Muhammad. Muhammad through ball down the left side. Edge of the box. It's a good ball. Qasim looks for a cross, and it's deflected by Rodriguez and goes behind for a corner. So good job there on the counterattack. And the cross. Rodriguez deflects it out of play. Corner kick. Hey, teams clinch promotion to the Premier League yet? You know, private equity, oof. Yeah, no, I don't like that for the Yankees. That's dangerous. Private equity takes a stick in the Yankees. It's a dangerous game we're playing at this point with baseball. So corner on the left side for Nashville in the 8th minute. First corner of the match for either side. Mukhtar to take the corner on the left. Relegation. Have any teams clinched? Fulham. Ball into the far post from the 6th. Head away by Monterrey. Second ball won by Monterrey. They'll look to clear, and they will be able to do so. As Diego Rossi just gets rivet down the left side. Trying to play to the midfield circle. Torres will now just touch it down himself. Goes at a play deflected out, and Monterrey throwing at midfield on the left side. Carlos Tommy, I haven't changed them from the last game, but they're going to be Cardinals-Raiders helmets behind me starting tomorrow for the Cardinals-Raiders game that we're doing. Mendoza's first action. So Monterrey has it at the back. Their center back here, Rodriguez. Rodriguez plays it down the left side across midfield. Gets it by Alex and Will. But no space afterwards. Back to the center back, Rodriguez. Rodriguez plays it midfield circle to Guzman. NFL, I know that you can only buy like 10%. I think it's only 10%. Private equity. I think there's some teams, but it's not like full. Pineda on the right side. Tries to play it back. It's deflected off Muhammad. Throw-in for Nashville. Muhammad was not the last one to touch it. Do I like Apollo? I'm not sure what... Oh, the financing thing? No, I don't like private equity being involved. I don't like that. Nashville will switch the play off the throw from left to right. Down the right side into the attacking third. A feed edge of the box on the right side. Qasim feeds it into the box for Mukhtar. Mukhtar tries to play back to Qasim. Not a great ball. And Diego Rossi comes up, makes the interception. And Monterrey looks to start a counterattack on the left side. Cross is deflected. And Nashville will get it back at midfield here. On the right side. Again, Nashville going right to left. Monterrey left to right. Yeah, I mean, June was insane for the Marlins. It's also on Unimas. I think it's on Fox FS1 as well in the U.S. I know the next one we're doing, the LAFC game, is on Apple TV. So long through ball down the left side for Nashville. No one there. It goes in a play. Not the best ball by Bernay. Out for a goal kick for Cardenas. Fastest goal in soccer history? I think like 5 seconds. Just you kick it deep off from the midfield circle and the keeper's offline. I think it's like 5 seconds. Monterrey will work it out the back here off the goal kick. Ocampos on the right side. Plays it to his center back. Aceves. Taking off the ball on the right side there. On that pass to Pineda. Out for a Monterrey throw. Good job there by Bernay coming up making that challenge. Vancouver relocates Sacramento. I'm going to say fiction on that. I hope they don't relocate. If they relocate, I'm guessing Vegas. I would think if they relocate, it's going to be Vegas. Monterrey midfield on the left side. Now they'll go back into their own half here. Rodriguez. It's on Imogen TV. All right. Did not know that. FC Asuka. Every game is on Apple TV. Every game is on Apple TV. Guzman. He'll play it on the right side of midfield. Not a great ball. Not a lot of power on that one. Baker Whiting easily comes up and makes the deflection. Monterrey will just boot it deep down the right side and it will go out of play. Throw in for Monterrey as it goes off Acosta. But every game is on Apple TV. There's some games on cable, but every game you can always get on Apple TV. 2.1 seconds. Yep. That sounds about right. I was going to say 2 seconds has to be the record. 2 seconds seems like it would be correct. Meanwhile, injured player on the left side. Heavy challenge there by Bauer on the left. So Monterrey free kick at midfield on the left side, but he will get back up. Late on that one, there's a back pass there by Corona to his center back. And very late challenge there. No caution. He's okay, which is good to see, but... Oh, we have breaking news. Darren Waller to the Panthers. Darren Waller, the tight end to the Carolina Panthers. So that is breaking news. According to Adam Schefter, that just broke. By the Whitecaps move, stadium. They've been talking about moving for a little bit now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they are in some serious danger. Nashville midfield, they get off the interception. They'll try to start a counterattack from the left side. It's Qasim. Qasim down the left, or excuse me, Muhammad down the left. Edge of the box, left side. Through ball, too heavy on the through ball. Just trying to play Mukhtar down the left side on the edge of the box. Play that overlapping run. Muhammad's started a few counterattacks for Nashville so far, but not a great idea there. Not a great idea there. Yeah, Waller's still playing. Yeah, he was not bad with Miami last year. It was not bad. It was a good job to stay on side, but way too heavy on that pass. And now off the goal kick, Monterrey just work out the back. They'll play it on the right side in their own half. It's Guzman. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez switches it left side to Aceves. Aceves. Gives it midfield, gets by Alex and Wheel. Corona. 1-2, back to Corona. Corona looks for space. Tries to play it down the left side and does. He finds Ocampos. Ocampos taken off the ball. Free kick. Good job there when that fell by Monterrey. Ooh, 2-0. Wow, the sign paper. Wow, early. Yeah, that's a random move. Yep. Yeah, that's a bit of a random move. So free kick Monterrey about 45 yards out. They don't really like own the stadium. It's not that they are. It's not that anything's wrong with the stadium. The stadium is gorgeous. It's the they don't really own the stadium. They don't make revenue off of it. Free kick into the box. They're going to send one into the far post on the right side. Headed away by Acosta. Second ball finds Monterrey. Top of the box. Torres skies it. Try to go for the volley. Ooh, 1-0 Miami. Yeah, they need this one. They need that one after that bad loss to Monterrey. The free kick. Not a terrible delivery. Trying to find the head of Ocampos on the right post. Then Torres skies the shot. Slices it into the stands. Goal kick. Now, Waller was not bad often last year, all things considered. Better than I thought it was going to be. Goal kick here. Qasim wins the header, but it goes right back to Monterrey, and they'll play back to their keeper here, Cardenas. Again, Monterrey going left to right. Nashville right to left. Guzman. Yeah, I think it was against the Jets too, Nick. I think that was against the Jets. Ocampos. I could be wrong with that one. Ooh, an NFL player that happened... About an NFL player that happened at a Cubs game. Ooh, okay. I do not know where you're going with that one. I do not know the story behind that. Unless you're talking Kaepernick's first pitch that was like 90 miles an hour. I don't know if that was at a Cubs game or not, but... When Cap threw a first pitch and it was like 92 on the gun. It was something ridiculous. Unless that's the story. Otherwise, I don't know. Throw in here. 1-2 with Guzman. Guzman. Long ball down the right side off the head of Quapers. Some pretty quiet stuff for today. That'll be a Nashville throw-in in their own half. Again, Nashville going right to left. Monterrey left to right. Nashville leading 1-0 in a must-win game for both sides. To have any shot advancing to the next stage of Leagues Cup play. You know, Wall's picking, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Might as well take a flower on him. Might as well. Off the throw, and Qasim goes off his leg. Monterrey throw on the right side at midfield. Guzman to take the throw. Oh, see McMichael. Oh, man, absolute legend. Absolute legend. About timing on the Hall of Fame. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate it, man. Should have been a lot sooner. Looks like a foul on Acosta. off the throw, and Torres got contacted there. Acosta committed the foul. So they blow the play dead. Oh, Power's out. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. No, Power being out's not fun. You know, I'm surprised I don't have like international broadcast for viewers. I'm surprised about that. Let's play it back, frankly, with you, Michael. Appreciate you, man. 85 and 86. Yep. Oh, I watched it on SportsCenter. Yeah, that was really cool. Still throws faster than Kyle Hendricks ever did. Monterrey at midfield. They'll play it on the left side. Soccer merch? I would love to. I would love to. I don't have enough space right now. I'm working on a lot of different collections. You know, Tommy John, I saw. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He was a great pitcher before the surgery. Long through away, Nashville trying to feed to the top of the box. Head away by Monterrey. Second ball won by Nashville back at midfield. The play in the midfield circle goes back to Bernay. Bernay. At midfield, he goes on the left side. Heavy run there by Bernay. Now he'll just play it back to his center back here. And the work on the left with a 1-2. Back it goes to Williams. Williams. It's a poor back pass to Williams by Mukhtar. Able to recover with a slide challenge. Beating Corona to the ball. And now Nashville switches to play on the right side. Sync out of the relocate fiction. No, there's nowhere to go. Oh no, I hate that walk-off. Yeah, NFL's the same way. NFL's the exact same way. Where the Hall of Fame voters keep it until they die. Monterrey. Midfield, now they'll play it down the left side into the attacking third. Too heavy on that through ball. I don't think he and Diego Ross were on the same page. So Nashville gets it back pass to the keeper. He'll play it one touch to Muhammad. Now on the right side, Muhammad plays it to midfield. Now they'll just work out the back. Slow things down a little bit. Back to the keeper goes Valdez. Long ball switching to play left side. It goes Baker Whitting. Good first touch by Baker Whitting on not a great ball by Valdez. Too much pace on that one. Nashville still trying to work out the back. Challenge from behind. No foul. Clean takeaway. Now Ocampos. Through ball down the right side. Overhead kick. To feed it into the 6. Cleared away. Stays in Monterrey. The wedge of the box on the right side. It's Ocampos. Ocampos tries a back heel flick. 1-2 to Quapers. Taken off the ball there by Bernay. Thrown for Monterrey on the right side. Tom Gress started the predictions. I've not seen them yet. Only 2 more weeks left of AFL season. Yep. Only 4 weeks left of the NRL. Yep. Throwing here on the right side. Ocampos to take the throw on the right. For Monterrey in the 18th minute. Long throw, trying to feed into the 6. A lot on that throw. Too much on that one, actually. A lot of power on that throw, but too much power. As Valdez is able to corral that one in the 6. No play on that ball. Could it be enough if they tie? Man. So with MLS, I don't think 6 is going to be enough. I think you need to have 7. Now, Dallas with a tie, it could be enough. I'd say it could be enough, but you never know. You never know. It depends on the tie. If they tie with a PK win, absolutely it's enough. 8 would be enough. 7, I'm not sure. 7, I'm not sure. No, we did not lose gravity. We did not. Nashville at midfield here. It's Bernay. School re-ups in LA Fact. They're like the only team that can afford him at this rate. It depends how they tie. PK shootout loss? Be close. PK shootout win? Absolutely they're in. Absolutely. How's it going, Isaac? Appreciate you very, man. Mayer plays on the right side. 1-2 the midfield circle. I'll try to play it down the right flank. Too much power on that one, and Monterrey will get it back. They'll play it back to the keeper, Cardenas. Nashville's not done much offensively since the first 20 seconds, but obviously the first 20 seconds, they got the goal off a poor, just sloppy play out the back for Monterrey. And Monterrey on the back foot for the 3rd time in as many League Cup matches. Ooh, 5:50 a.m. Ooh, man, early one. Guzman on the right side. Guzman in his own half will play for Ocampos. Ocampos taking out a play by Baker Whitting, thrown for Monterrey on the right side. It's funny how the Tigers could actually win the AL Central, even despite selling. They could win the division. Decade MLS surpasses Liga MX in town. I'm going to say fact, actually. I mean, right now, Liga MX is better, but I think in a decade, I could definitely see MLS surpassing it. How's it going? So we appreciate it, man. It's going to be a fun day. Doubleheader in Leagues Cup action. It's going to be a fun one. So Monterrey here. I'll just go back to the keeper, Cardenas. Get Monterrey going left to right. 20 minutes gone. Play to Guzman here. Guzman on the right side in his own half. Guzman back to Cardenas. Cardenas gives it off left side, edge of the box. His own box to Aceves. Aceves. No, there was no chance he would trade Scuball. No, he would try to get something done. 1-2 down the left side. Monterrey look to go. It's a good heavy run there, about 40 yards. Gets around Acosta. Good run there by Diego Rossi. Now edge of the box, left side, looking to roll it around Bauer. Not there. We'll retreat back on the left side. Edge of the box, left side. Looking for space to get a cross in. The cross, no height on that one, but not dealt with properly there. And it will go out for a corner on the left side. Alex and Will should have done better on that one. So not a lot of power or height on that cross. Should have done better with that one. Alex and Will just lost his balance, and it goes out for a corner kick. First one for Monterrey. Ooh, some players I'm looking forward to seeing. Well, obviously Mendoza. I'm excited to see it. Any rookie quarterback I'm excited to see. They played short off the corner. 1-2 back to the edge of the box, left side. I want to see Jordan Tyson, too. I know he's playing against the Jaguars, but I liked him a lot at ASU. I think he's going to be very good. Crossed in by Torres to the left post, and Valdez deals with it easily. Comes off his line and gets there. Valdez will just roll it. Not dealt with properly. Bit of a miscommunication there. Monterrey get it right back. They lack Ciesco there in possession. Now Rodriguez crossing the box. No one there. Head away by Nashville. Second ball won by Monterrey on the right side. But the header by Monterrey on the second ball goes out of play. Ambries couldn't keep it in. Nashville throw left side. I am miles ahead of where the Titans are in NFL Hurricane. Yep, absolutely. Oh, no, they should be upset. I'm with you on that one, Banjo. Though it was always kind of funky because it was never based on like how you did in a year. It was always like you had to meet certain criteria. Through ball in Mukhtar. Mukhtar take it down top of the box. Free kick. And it will be a yellow card. First caution of the match. Oh, Cowboys looking next to Panthers? Yeah, that is not a... That's a big-time mistake. They boot it deep off the goal kick. It finds Mukhtar. He's taken down top of the box. And a chance here. A good set-piece opportunity. About 25 yards away in a centralized position. It's a great shielding job there by Brené, I believe. To find Mukhtar. And then the slide challenge there by Rodriguez. He'll go into the books with a yellow. And a chance here for Nashville. So what can they do here? Top of the box. Lag? You go for Sports Sucks. I didn't see anything, but if you did refresh, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I'm so happy for Malloy. I'm so happy for them. 154th in the world. It's like Puerto Rico making the World Cup. It's nuts. Right, Juarez made it by buying a top-level team and went bankrupt. Yep. Yeah, we call their first match. Yep. No injury in Nashville. So free kick, top of the box. Who's going to take? Mukhtar and Qasim standing over this ball. You know, Skeens, the fastball is just not good anymore. The fastball just isn't what it used to be. Yeah, they screw up a lot, JP. Yep. Free kick, top of the box. Mukhtar takes it, and it's off the crossbar. Mukhtar decided to take it, and not a bad effort. Gets it over the four-man wall on the left side. Had the accuracy, just a bit too much. Off the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. Or no, they have literally nothing to play for at this point to sign paper. Yeah, it sucks. Like, you became a fan of the team under false pretenses, with no chance of ever getting back. It's brutal. Off the goal kick, Torres on the right, or excuse me, Diego Rossi crosses in from the right side. Poor cross. It's headed away by Nashville and back to the keeper, Valdez. Oh, no, Google used a lot of outdated logos, yep. Fishy's fake October with the D-backs are playing. I'm going to fact at this point. Valdez rolls it on the right side. They'll work short out the back, and they'll go to midfield. 1-2. It's a good 1-2. Alex and Will, not a good first touch by Alex and Will. Right idea down the right side, but not a great touch. Monterrey get it back in the midfield circle. Now they'll just slow things down their own half. Played on the right side now at midfield. Ocampo's taken down. Free kick. So he's taken down by Baker Whitting. The set feedback feature, they haven't done anything. That does not surprise me they haven't done anything. So 25 minutes gone. And it will take us to the hydration break. So Monterrey will have free kick in midfield when we get back here. Again, appreciate all you guys for being here. We got 2 games. Olympics trying to be like MLS? Yeah, I think so. Also back in. Man, that's a high-scoring one. And this one brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play 5. Get 50 instantly. I want to see what I want to go with. Here's what I'm going to go with. I'm going with 20 to win 34. Percent chance Metro is a team by 2035. They get an indoor stadium. I'm going to say 30%. I'm going 30. So here's what I'm going with. I know Arise has been struggling lately. I think he's going to turn around. Luis Arise, he's like 0 for his last 15. Or entering today was. I think he's going to turn around. I think he's going to get a hit tomorrow. And Rafaela, I'm taking him to get a hit for the Red Sox against the Jays tomorrow. You can use my code HMA. Play 5. If you win, you get $150 in bonus lineups. Available in most states. You're going to Rise and Rafaela to each get a hit tomorrow. Tail along with me if you want. All right. Again, we're at the hydration break right now. They're glazing Coke Zero. Jeez. Rockies, yeah, 15-26. Yeah, I think they can do that. Again, the top of the order is very good. The top of the order is very, very good for the Rockies. That's no joke. 5-yard roll, first downs on defense, and long replay reviews to go to commercial. I don't disagree on that. Gonna lose money. You don't think Rafaela gets a hit? He just needs to get one hit. I think he will. And back underway after the hydration break. Nashville on the right side. Trying to get across the field. 1-2. Flick back by Mukhtar. Now the play down the right side. Good ball. Edge of the box on the right. Running out of room on the touchline. Looking for some space. We'll retreat back to the edge of the box on the right side. Now they'll play it up top for Acosta. Acosta. They'll retreat back on the right side at midfield. And they'll go back to their center back. Back to the keeper, actually. So that attack fizzles. Well, someone's got to get a hit. I trust Rafaela more than anyone else. Baker winning on the left side. That pass is taken out of play. Deflected by Guzman. Out for a throw for Nashville on the left side. Yeah, Sanchez Montreal on a free transfer. I mean, on a free transfer, might as well. I don't think he has anything left in the tank, but... God, he was so good for Chile back in the day. On a free transfer, nothing to lose. Off the throw, and Acosta gets it. Plays at midfield circle in his own half to his center back. What Leagues Cup does for MLS at this point, I mean, I think they're going to go to every 2 years on. I don't think they're going to do it every year at this point. Soccer City in Phoenix, not downtown Phoenix, but I could see it on the light rail. I could see it in Mesa, or I could see it on the light rail. But not downtown. No chance you can fit it downtown. Acosta gives off right side, unless you like retrofit Chase Field, but that's not going to happen. Give me Athens, give me Dynamo, and give me Leon. Give me those. Free kick for Nashville, the midfield circle. It's a drop ball, I should say, is to hit the ref. I'll go right back to Nashville. Mohammed plays it back to Williams. Again, Nashville going right to left. Monterrey left to right. Acosta. Go back to his keeper, Valdez. Valdez has to get rid of this. Good pressure there applied by Pineda. Or by Quapers, I should say. Force him to get rid of that quickly. Does find Acosta down the right side. And takes a deflection out for a Nashville throw on the right side in their own half. Yeah, Tempe I could see. I could definitely see. Yeah, Nashville's stadium is gorgeous. Nashville's stadium is gorgeous. Oh, I didn't realize that, JP. I know, Phoenix, yeah. Well, Phoenix, you have to just get an indoor stadium because obviously the heat. It's really about indoor stadium. You can't play outdoors in Phoenix for obvious reasons. Because people would die. Monterrey on the left side. They'll switch it to the right to Torres. Torres to Ocampos at midfield. Ocampos gets it across on the right side. Tries to feed a ball to the top of the box. It's a good ball. Heavy first touch, though, by Quapers. There's a great ball by Ocampos. Good run by Quapers at the top of the box. A centralized position, but a terrible first touch. It goes right back to Valdez. I don't even know about translucent roof. I don't even know about that. Just seems a roof. That'd be cool if they could do it, JP. That'd be cool if they could do it. Red Bulls robbed of Leagues Cup. I don't get why you have 48 teams. 30. I don't get why you couldn't just do every team makes the Leagues Cup for this one, but so you have 30 as it is. So why not go 30 plus 18? You have 48. Yeah, the fourth out rule. Yeah, I love it. I love it. We'll see something new every day. Cardenas now. Back to his center back here. It's Rodriguez on a yellow. Play it to midfield on the left side. They beat Olympiacos. That's huge. That's an upset. Pineda. Just retreat back to Aceves. Aceves. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Guzman. on the right side. Why can't play safe for same? Too big. Too big. It would look terrible on TV. But Phoenix could be massive. I mean, if you like tap into the Mexican market, I mean, Phoenix could be a massive team in MLS. Thrown here from on around the right side. Ocampos tries to feed it to the edge of the box on the right side. Cleared away. Still not dealt with, though. Second ball won by Nashville. Back to Ocampos, though. Edge of the box right side. He'll try to get across it. It's blocked by Baker Whiting. Out of play. And it should be a corner for Monterrey. They're second. Get the fifth out rule next season to help the Dodgers. Guess Club America will have to win it. Yep. So corner on the right side. Monterrey to take. It will be Corona. First ever appearance. Good for them. Corona, corner on the right. They went short last time. See what they do here. Ball into the box. To the top of the 6. Header won by Monterrey, but then blocked by Bauer. And it goes back to Valdez as a result. Good block there by Bauer. It was a great ball in to Rodriguez. Got his head on it. Did well to out-jump him, but then Bauer with the block in the last second. And Valdez gets there. Now Nashville just work out the back. They'll play in the midfield circle. It's a good ball. 1-2 by Takasim. Back to Mukhtar. Mohamed to the midfield circle for Bernay. Bernay, who plays it behind his man on the right side in his own half. I'll take it across midfield on the right side with Alex and Wheel. It's not a great game today so far. MLS team can play in NFL Stadium if they need their own stadium. Well, Atlanta and Seattle were built specifically for soccer. State Farm was not built specifically for that. Also, Seattle was during a different time where teams didn't necessarily need soccer-specific stadiums. And Atlanta, they can cover up the upper deck. Atlanta, they have curtains that can cover up the upper deck. You don't have that in State Farm Stadium. Like, they built they built Lumen and... That was what's called CenturyLink. They built Lumen and Mercedes-Benz to host a soccer team at some point. How many make a Prem roster? Oh, I couldn't make a Prem roster. I don't know how many would, like... I don't think any of them would be starting, but... Let's see how they make a Prem roster. Kuiper's good. Ocampos good. You know, the Nats, I mean, when they win by a lot because their offense is just so good, they rake. Nashville midfield on the right side. You have to give exposure to Wake Island. Yeah, play him at 2 in the morning. Yep. God bless Adam Silver on that. Baker Whiting on the left side. In the attacking third is passed to the top of the box. Takes a deflection. And goes out of play. Monterrey throw. After taking a deflection off his own man, Mohamed. Yeah, I think Bodo wins too. Yep. Rogero has those, but refused to use them. Well, that's for the windows. That's not for the upper deck. Those are for the windows. I don't know why he doesn't do it. It just blinds his team. It never blinds the opposing team. It only blinds his team. Suddenly the George Pickens routine where he put the fishnet over his head doesn't look as stupid. Monterrey throw midfield on the right side, still trailing 1-0. Corona will just throw it back to his center back here, Rodriguez. Rodriguez switches to play left side. Aceves at midfield. Aceves to Corona. Back it goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, pressure being applied by Acosta. Just go back to his keeper, Cardenas. Cardenas screws on back to Cardenas. Goes to his center back, Rodriguez. High line applied by Nashville. The play down the right side. 1-2 down the right. Now a back heel flick. Too risky by Ocampos. Way too risky on that one. Now on the same page with Corona there. Nashville gets the or steals it. Now they have a chance here. Top of the box. They're going off the giveaway. Mukhtar, please, at left side to Mohamed. Mohamed can't get there in time. Cleared away by Monterrey. Thrown for Nashville, edge of the box, left side. So fun to root against. I don't blame you on that one. All good, RFK. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Barcelona, Juventus, and Atlanta. I mean, those are not bad picks. I mean, usually a Premier League team is going to win the Conference League. Usually you can always pick a Premier League team to do Conference League. Yeah, Barcelona's not a bad pick. I'll go Juve. I'll go Barcelona as well. And then give me for the... It's down the right side here, Nashville. Cross into the box. Into the 6. Flick behind by Guzman. Second ball. Won by Nashville. Chance here! Off the crossbar and in, but they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off. Baker Whiting. They're going to wave it off. Potential handball. What's Brighton? I mean, look, if West Ham could do it, then why not? We'll go right on that one. They're going to wave it off for a handball. Baker Whiting adamant that it was off his chest. Where everyone's Rodri, I think. Whoever wins the Rodri sweepstakes. A great ball in, flicked behind by Guzman, but then just no one covering Baker Whiting, who's able to just streak down the pitch on the left side. He catches the Monterrey defender ball watching, and did that go off his hand? If it went off his hand, it's obviously a handball. If it did not, Nashville's up 2-0. I'll take a look at this one. But I do think it went off the hand, if only by a hair. Yeah, Byron's not a bad pick either. If only by a hair, I do think it went off the hand by a little bit. But just a poor job marking there by Monterrey. No one guarding Baker Whiting on that one. It shows some CPL and USL teams. That'd be nice. 04 USC or 08 Florida. I mean, look, I love Florida. Obviously, as a Florida fan, I love that 08 Florida team. But objectively, 04 USC was the better team. Like, the way better team, actually. The cross in by Alex Samuel. Then I couldn't tell who was marking Baker Whiting, but no one was on him. Just got him behind. They are going to maintain the call that it was a handball, which I believe is the right call, but Monterrey dodging a bullet there. Dodging an absolute bullet there. And yeah, no, it did go off. Yep, I think that is the right call for a handball. But Monterrey dodging a bullet. Who voted Jacksonville City to be ranked? I have no clue. I have no clue on that one. That is a weird ranking. Rivalries are so many rivalries in MLS. Oh man, El Trafico? Hudson River? There's so many rivalries. Hell is real. Guzman on the right side. Again, Monterrey going left to right. Nashville right to left. The play across the field on the right side goes for Corona. Corona trying to get around Acosta here. Cuts back. Plays a through ball down the right side. It's a good ball into the box on the right side. Keeper's going to come off his line. Cleared behind for a corner. Williams able to clear that one behind. It was a good ball down the right side. Williams taking no chances. And Monterrey with a corner kick, their third of the match. Williams clears that one behind on the right side. The last corner was pretty good. Corona's going to take it again from that right corner flag to try and level the score. He'll play it long into the box. No one there. Nashville heads it away. Thrown from Monterrey on the right side on the edge of the box. Oh yeah, I love seeing like the weird teams get votes. I know some voters will just throw a bone to a mid-major they respect. Like High Point got a top 25 preseason vote last season. Which, I mean, ended up working out, but I wouldn't want that, Anthony. I would want our own team. Yeah, one actual rivalry called El Trafico. That'd be great. Oh my god, that'd be great. And midfield here in Nashville, it's Acosta. Acosta, 1-2 back to Brené. Brené. And they'll go back to their center back here, going back to Williams. Williams to Valdez. Valdez. Long ball here down the right side. Gets it into the attacking half, chested down by Alex Samuel, but then taken off the ball at the last second by Aceves. It's 19-on-19 right there. Monterrey's number 19 wins. Aceves goes back to Cardenas. Now they'll play it on the left side again. Monterrey going left to right, Nashville right to left in the 39th minute. Again, both teams need to win in regulation to advance. Penalty kick win would not be enough for either side. Corona back to Guzman. Guzman to the midfield circle. Rodriguez switches to play Aceves left side. You know, I have USC of Florida too, yep. No, the Yotes had to move. Unfortunately, the Yotes had to move. How many people from the High Point team? A lot of them went to Europe. I think one of them played a bit of Summer League ball. I think Terry Anderson played a little bit of... He got a combine invite, I should say. But I don't think he did anything. But I think Aquino is playing overseas. No, Chase Johnson, the three-point specialist. He retired to go into church. Right, Titans-Jaguars with the mustard uniform. So is El Trafico. Yes, absolutely on that. Cardenas holds it here outside his own box. Cardenas plays it right side to Guzman. Guzman. Jets Dolphins, yeah, I would give you that. Guzman. And midfield on the right side will switch the play down the left. Switches it here. Good first touch back to the midfield circle. Ambries. Well, now switch it to the right side. Too little on that switch. Good challenge over Baker Whiting. Then a heavy challenge there trying to win the ball back. See if they stop the play here for a foul. Should be a foul. It should be Monterrey ball. 0%. MMA, 0%. Yeah, Chase Johnson retired. Yeah, he retired. Yeah, Baker Whiting got to the ball first, and then, actually, he was taken down by Corona. My apologies to that one. So it should be free kick for Nashville. And Baker Whiting extended the arm out, or the leg out, but Corona was the first one to drag him down. Well, Cardinals-Browns was never a rivalry. 24 House State best 2-loss team ever? I would be inclined to say yes, seeing as they won the Natty. I'd be very inclined to say yes. Better than the LSU 2-loss team in 07. I can tell you that much. So off the free kick for Nashville, they'll just go back to the keeper. Play it out the back here. Long ball down the right side. Goes into play. Monterrey throwing. And midfield on the left side. You did something back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, the O'Brien shootout against Marino is one of the all-time greatest games of the 80s. Yeah, 82, the Dolphins cheated in that one with the field conditions. They cheated in that one pretty badly. Bernay on the right side into the attacking third. Play a 1-2 down the right. Alex and Wheel. Back heel flick to the top of the box. Cleared away by Monterrey. But not dealt with properly. Trying to stay with Bauer. Bauer can't get there in time. Bernay can't get there in time. Now Monterrey looks to start a counterattack down the left side. Challenge from behind. They play the advantage for the moment, and now they will pull the play back with no more advantage to be had. And a yellow card for Nashville. Their first caution of the match. Solar Eclipse, I saw that it happened. I didn't see any of the photos. I know there's something happening in Arizona tonight. I know we're going to get something in Arizona tonight, which will be cool. It should be Baker Whiting on that call. So Diego Rossi got taken down. Excuse me, Alex and Wheel, number 19. Getting taken with the call on that one. He'll get a yellow. He'll go into the books. Yeah, SC by 07. Well, 07 was just a weird year in general. LSU did not deserve to make the Natty that year. 14 Bama? That's a good pick. I go Ohio State, though. I mean, just for that offense alone. I mean, that receiving unit alone. The talent on that team alone. On the right side now, Mukhtar. Mukhtar in the attacking third on the right side. Mukhtar plays it short to Bauer. Bauer goes back to Mukhtar. Mukhtar looks for space. He'll go midfield circle for Acosta. Acosta retreats back. And now they'll go Williams down the left side. Good ball by Williams. Down the left, no space, so he'll retreat back to Williams. At midfield on the left side. Switch to play left to right. Who should have made it over LSU? Oh, man. Yeah, Bulls beat LSU Atlanta. Honestly, I know they didn't win their conference, but it's tough for me not to go Kansas. But again, like, obviously the ranked wins, they didn't have, like, a ton of quality wins, but it's tough for me not to go Kansas in that one. 07 was a weird year. 07 was a bizarre year. I mean, you can make the case for USC. I mean, USC, that loss to Stanford killed them. If it wasn't for the Stanford loss, they should have been in. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Just, it's not crazy about LSU that year, but 07 was just no one... The curse of the number 2 that year. Throwing here for Nashville on the right side. It will be Bauer to take the throw. Bauer down the right side. Edge of the box on the right goes for Mukhtar. Mukhtar taking off the ball. Deflected out of play for a corner kick. Oklahoma? Yeah, maybe Oklahoma. I wouldn't have had a problem with Oklahoma. Get a word on added time in a little bit. I would guess 3 minutes of added time. Rayo Nebraska without making it. That is true. Team I just did a video on. Best school to never make the playoff? I mean, Notre Dame deserved to be in this year, I think. But to never make the playoff? Corner into the box and no one there. Goal kick for Monterrey as it goes to play. Virginia Tech? Could give it to you. 4 minutes of added time. Best school to never make the playoff? Probably Florida. Probably Florida. Is arguments made for a school besides Florida best school to never make the playoff? Or unless Missouri and West Virginia lose, yeah. Monterrey work on the back here on the left side of the play to midfield. 1-2 back on the left side to Aceves. Aceves will go back to his keeper, Cardenas. Virginia Tech. Yeah. Guzman on the right side. Again, Monterrey was down 1-0 against Miami at halftime of the last match. Yelena Ramos, I don't hate that at all. They'll switch the play from right to left. It's not a good ball. Nashville wins the header. It goes to Alex and Will. Alex Will, midfield right side. Oh, yeah, USC. Yeah. Yeah, USC. Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't win the playoff. Yeah, USC. There's the winner, actually. There's the winner. USC's the winner. That's crazy. Yeah, I just blanked. They never made it. They'll roll it. Cardenas will roll it. Now they'll switch away from left to right. Going on the right side, Ocampos. Ocampos. Attacking third on the right side. Ocampos looks to retreat. And we'll go back to midfield on the right side. Plays it short for Guzman. Guzman to the midfield circle. They'll play a high line. Aceves goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries a shot from 30 yards out. Tipped over the bar for a corner. Seen worse efforts from there. Rodriguez let it fly. Was on target. Valdez maybe caught napping. That's to just tip it over the bar. They'll go short off the corner on the right side now. Ocampos cross into the far post on the left. Header redirected into the 6, cleared away by Bauer. Not done yet, though. Monterrey gets it back at midfield with space to operate. Rodriguez will switch the play right side. Too heavy on the switch. Head away by Nashville. Second ball won by Monterrey at midfield. They'll play a ball down the right side into the attacking third. Ocampos has it on the right. We're going to get around his man here. Play a 1-2 with Ocampos. Can't get around Baker Whiting, and Acosta lets it go to play for a goal kick for Nashville. I think South 49ers, yeah, each one didn't have a lot of power, but he was, like, great contact. In NFL terms, what will this matchup be? Well, I don't really know, like, in NFL terms, what you would consider this. Maybe Texans against Bears? Maybe? Texans-Bears? I don't know on that. So, goal kick here for Nashville. Now, 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Nashville scored 20 seconds in. Fiji swinging 8-2. That is not good for the D-backs. Also, the Pirates stick a fork in the Pirates. They're done at this point. Monterrey thrown in their own half. I'll take a halftime break when the time comes. Just so how good they've been in the College World Playoff era. Because otherwise you can go like Army. You can go like a school like Army or something like that. Monterrey switches play left to right. Switch to Ocampos. Heavy first touch by Ocampos. Can he get around Baker Whiting? He cannot. It goes out of play. But Ocampos will with the throw on the right side with 1 minute to go in stoppage time. Ocampos tries to switch right to left. They'll have to pull the play back. Took the throw a bit too quickly there. Now they'll reset. Ocampos on the right side. Plays a long ball into the box. No one there. Valdez gets there easily. Some of the crosses, way too much power on them, and Valdez had no issues with them. Ooh, rank those. Well, Danny White's last. That's easy. Prescott, I might put 1. No. Oh, man. Actually. Meredith 1. Prescott 2. Romo 3. White 4. We'll go with that. Monterrey at midfield on the right side. One last chance potentially if they go quickly here. Gotta go quick, though, if you're Ambries. Ambries will play it on the right side. Well, they let the attack continue. Corona, 1-2 down the right side. It's a good ball. Transfer across in by Torres into the 6. Cleared away. Stays with Monterrey, though. Top of the box on the left side. Got a fire from a centralized position. Goes up top. Ambries with the left foot over the bar. Skies it. Trying to go top left corner with the weak foot. Over the bar behind for a goal kick. Should take us. Wait, where's Romo? Yes. Yes. Should take us to the halftime break. And it will. 45 minutes gone in Nashville in a must-win game for both sides. Has the upper hand as things stand. 1-0 here. So we will go... Oh, wait, all the major sports? No, I mean, you had teams in the NHL back in the day that made the playoffs with... Like, there was a team in the NBA that made the playoffs with, like, 15 wins. Europa Conference League, yep. So we'll be back in 14 minutes for the second half. 1-0 your score. The goal 20 seconds in by Kasem. The difference so far in this Leagues Cup doubleheader. We got the LAFC game later tonight. We will be live for the second half of this one in just a little bit. See you guys in just a little bit. A goal by Nashville 20 seconds in. The fastest goal in Leagues Cup history. Kasim's goal the difference so far. In what is a must-win game in regulation for both of these sides. Anything less than 3 points will guarantee elimination. And even with the win, might not be enough, but a win's the only way you have a chance, especially on the Nashville side, where MLS 6 points might be enough in Liga MX, might not be enough on the MLS side. 1-0 your score here on this one, brought to you by PrizePicks. Again, use my code HMA. Play 5, get 150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Appreciate you guys a ton. Again, we're doing 2 games today. We're doing this one, and then later tonight, after this is done, the Querétaro stream against LAFC. Querétaro, nothing to play for. They're eliminated, but LAFC, everything to play for. 3 points, all but clinches their spot in the next round of the Leagues Cup. Again, how the Leagues Cup work, top 4 teams in MLS and top 4 teams in Liga MX out of the 18 competing, making it. We'll have some subs coming in for Nashville. Lovitz and Knight are about to enter the match. So a double sub here for the side in yellow. They will have 3 remaining. So we'll get the second half started in just a little bit. And we had a new video that just dropped before this stream started. If you haven't seen it, click that link. So at the 1988 San Diego Chargers and some of the worst defense you'll ever see in your life. I will just put it that way. So the first sub coming off, Baker Whiting coming off. And also coming off is number 10, Mukhtar. So, double sub there. It's 2 and 23 make way for 10 and 27. So here we go. How Leagues Cup matchups made. A lot of it's based on geography. But every MLS team, or every Liga MX team makes it, and then the top 18 MLS teams make it. And then for the most parts, it's you stay in like the same region, so you don't travel too much. That's pretty much how it works. So you're not like playing a game in LA and then playing a game 3 days later in New York. All right, let's do this thing. Second half underway. Nashville this time going left to right. Monterrey right to left. Yeah, he used a fake number, yep. And here we go. Monterrey trailed 1-0 against Inter Miami, their last match at the halftime break. They scored 3 minutes into the second half and then ended up winning that one the 89th minute off some terrible marking by Inter Miami, who, by the way, are winning right now in a must-win game for the Flamingos over there. Let's see if Monterrey can come back from behind for what will be the second time this Leagues Cup. Similar spot to last time. Can they do it against this Nashville side? The two overpowered to be in the League Cup. Yeah, we'll go with that. Aceves. No changes for Monterrey off the halftime break. They'll play it right side for Ambris. Ambris, 1-2 on the right side for Torres. Torres plays it right side midfield. They'll switch the play to the left. It's a good switch. Good first touch by Corona. Edge of the box on the left side. Corona looks for a run. Corona looks to get a cross in. The cross into the far post. The header, one saved. What a save. What a save. Terrible marking there. But Valdez somehow punches that away. Almost Monterrey, just like the last match. How did this not go in? What a ball by Corona into the 6. Terrible marking job there by Williams. The header was a free header into the 6 in a centralized position. And I have no idea how Valdez was able to get that. He pretty much palmed that ball. It was going right corner. I have no clue how Valdez made that save. But what a job there by Valdez. But what a start for Monterrey, 90 seconds in. Turning on the Jets, giving Nashville a little bit of a scare out the halftime break. Record so far for the Leagues Cup. The record, both these teams have 3 points. Both these teams have 3. Foul there as Bernay goes down. Free kick for Nashville in their own half. I can't believe that's saved by Valdez. It was a free header in the 6. He just palmed that ball. He just completely palmed that ball. Any less power on that one, that was going in. Stream tomorrow, Cardinals Raiders. I'm not sure we're doing OT before that, but we're going to do Cardinals Raiders at 8 o'clock Eastern. And midfield here, Kasim. Kasim will just play it back into his own half. He goes to his center back here, Williams. Williams plays it down the left side. Into the attacking third they go. Good run there. To Kasim. Kasim then tries to play through on the left side. Center set to by Monterrey. They'll look to switch the play quickly. Now Holden, here is Ocampos with no space to operate. He's doing some WAP racism. Yep. Yes, so we might do OT tomorrow. We're definitely doing Raiders-Cardinals. That one, you make the call. The next you make the call is live. I just have to put the graphic up for it, because I realize I don't have that screen up for soccer. So I'll do that at the next hydration break. But it's all the preseason games on Friday, because they're all at the same time, so you're going to help me pick which one we're doing. Dolphins are an option. Again, every donation counts as triple during a game, so I should note, Dolphins are an option for Friday, for you make the call. Back to the keeper, Cardenas. Cardenas plays it left side again. Monterrey going right to left in the whites. Nashville going left to right in the yellows. Aceves. Rodriguez switches to play right side. Play a 1-2 down the right. Well, not until, I mean, the A's going to move to Vegas, and at that point it won't be like that. Taking out a play there, Lovitz. Takes out a play, Monterrey throwing in their own half on the right side. So 1-2 back to Rodriguez, and bit of a talking to by the referee tonight, so they'll pull the play back for the moment. No, SPL's not a good place. Has been a good place for a while, but this year, I mean, it's really coming to a head. Again, like I mentioned throughout the broadcast, a win. You need a win in regulation if you're either side. 2 points with a PK shootout win is not enough. Hanging on by a thread are Monterrey's chance at advancing in the League Cup. Poor back pass. Williams gives it to Lovitz. Lovitz plays it down the left side. And they're going to say Knight went down with an injury, so Monterrey's going to be up a man for the time being. So they have to be escorted off the pitch due to an injury. Monterrey edge of the box on the right side. On the right side here, it's Ocampos. Ocampos plays it down the right flank. Cross into the box. It's deflected. Second ball. Can Bernet get there? He shields his man and wins the foul. Good job there by Bernet, shielding his man on the second ball and clearing the danger for the moment. You make the call, graphic? Yeah, I have to put that up for soccer. I have to put that one up. Give me a second here. Give me just one quick second. Obviously, this is not going to look right. This is not going to look right, obviously. Give me one quick second here. Because I don't have this for soccer for some reason. Give me one quick second. Okay. Now we should be good. Now we should be good. All right, free kick here. I figured do it during a break in the action. 1, 2, 3. And you had to, like, change the screen for that. Oops, I gotta remove the background. Hang on, technical difficulties. Nashville plays it down the right side, trying to get into the attacking third. It's a good ball down the right side. Finds Bauer. Bauer tries to play his man on the top of the box. Alex and Wheel. Too much on that one, though, and Cardenas comes off his line and gets there. Yeah, Cold Spot's killed it, yep. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. That is what I want. So that's who make the call. Down the left side, now Monterrey in the attacking third. It's Corona. Corona with space to get a ball on the left side. Cross into the 6. Head away by Nashville. Second ball, won by Nashville. Look to clear it on the right side, and it looks like Knight will be able to come back onto the pitch after being off for a minute due to injury. Finstein, there you go. Yeah, Selk gets to go down. I'm not impressed with Selk so far. Yeah, Knight's allowed back on, so back to full strength. Monterrey able to take advantage of the man advantage. Red Sox lose again? Jeez. And Monterrey going right to left. They have an edge of the box on the left side of the play. Through down the left side. Chance here for a cross. And that is in from a tight angle. Monterrey ties it. From a tight angle on the left side, Monterrey levels the score. What a ball down the left side. Pineda just going top shelf. Pineda. Shades of the Landon Donovan goal in the 2010 World Cup in match day 2. Just catching Nashville, napping out the back. A well-deserved goal for Monterrey. It's been coming with how they played so far this second half. They advanced their line, and then Pineda from a tight angle gets it around Brené. Chips it over the head of Valdez. And Monterrey gets the equalizer. Just like they did against Miami early in the second half. Scored 3 minutes into the second half of that one. Scored 6 minutes into the second half of this one to level it. Now down the right side, Bauer. Can't get there in time. Cardenas comes off his line and gets there. Again, a tie is not enough for either side. Yeah, need better defense there. They were caught napping. Just advanced in the line. They were caught napping. And Bernays got to close that space down. You figured Vela should have been from a tight angle, but that was a heck of a finish by Pineda. Why Messi MLS said Mexico? Because David Beckham owns the Miami team. And that helps. Also, Miami is very much like Argentina. Corona down the left side, edge of the box on the left side, looking for space around Brene. Brene gets there first, and then Brene taken down, wins a free kick. So Monterrey tries to win that back. Brene goes down as a result. You also have the money. I think the other thing, too, is Messi kind of likes... I get it at this stage in his career. He'd be swarmed everywhere in Mexico. Everyone will recognize him. USA, I mean, people recognize him, but it's not like he can go to Walmart and be totally fine. Like, he's not a godlike figure, if that makes sense. He can actually, like, live a life and not be swarmed by everyone. It's almost like LeBron, yeah. Alex and Will, 1-2 on the right side, Bauer. In the attacking third, Bauer. So there's a defender on Monterrey that is down. We'll see if they stop the play. Still down. Now they're going to hold it. As Acosta, with nowhere to go, the referee will stop the play with an injured Monterrey defender on the right side. By the income tax, too. Yep. Yeah, we know Messi pays his taxes, so that's a... that's a plus. Upstanding citizen Lionel Messi. Free kick here for Monterrey as they pull the play back. Foul here. Yeah, Monterrey going right to left. Nashville left to right. Pirates getting lucky right now. I thought you were up by like a lot. Are you up by like... You're up by 6 in the 9th inning. I was going to say. What luck are you talking about? Cardenas will hold it here just outside his own box. And you got to get a win in regulation. PKs are not enough. Long ball down the right side by Cardenas in the direction of no one. Valdez will get there first. If Florida is something Larry would like to do to climate, yep. Let's be with Arizona. It's such a great fit. Problem with Florida, the climate, you have to worry about the showers every afternoon. No, so hurricanes. Long ball down the right side. Nashville tries to play into the attack third. That's a heavy challenge. As Muhammad goes down. Trying to win that ball on the right side. Was a heavy knock between him and Aceves. Spurs haven't stopped the play. This should be concussion protocol. It is bowled into him from behind on the challenge by Ambris. Working on Knight. And I am shocked they didn't call a foul or stop the play for concussion evaluation. Because Knight just got shellacked on that one. From behind by Ambris. But a flying elbow to the head as well. Nashville coach under simply furious. No call. Nashville has it on the left side. Cross into the box. Not a great first touch by Knight. Did it go out of play? It did not, but can't keep it inside the box as Knight tries to cross it back up top. Cleared away by Monterrey. Goes back to Nashville at midfield. Bauer. He lost the helmet. Monterrey tries to start a counterattack. Gets by Brene. Chance here. Pineda plays a through ball down the right side into the attacking third. Ocampos. Ocampos on the right side. Cross into the box. And Valdez comes up his line and gets there first. But a good counterattack there. Monterrey looking like the better side this second half. Oh, Leon is winning now. What the heck? Leon came back. Leon's up 3-2 against Miami. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. Just got the update there on the right side. Now Alex and Wheel. Edge of the box, right side. Yeah, Dallas was the same game. I'm surprised with that because they did the Cotton Bowl a couple years ago. So I think the novelty's kind of worn off. But it's a good family stuff to see. Muhammad. Back to the midfield circle for Mayer. Mayer plays it left side of the midfield circle. Now back to Mayer on the right side of the midfield circle. Mayer plays it to midfield on the right side. And they'll retreat back to the keeper, Valdez. Monterrey looks like they're about to make a double sub in just a little bit. I see two guys on the sideline right at midfield. But Valdez play a long ball down the right side into the attacking half. Header won by Monterrey. And it finds Corona on the left side. Corona. As there's a foul going against Nashville. And it looks like the subs, Orishano and Arteaga, should be the subs coming on for Monterrey in just a little bit. If I'm reading it correctly, based on who's on the sideline by the fourth official. I think Arteaga and Orishano. Orishano got the start last match against Inter Miami. Arteaga was available off the bench. Iman's 3 over, not bad. Not too shabby. And there... Hang on, am I bleeding? I just want to make sure. I am bleeding. Okay. We'll do it live. Screw it, we'll do it live. So it's not Arteaga, it's actually Chavez, but it is Orellano as well. So double sub. It's Rodriguez and Torres coming off. Rodriguez on a yellow. And Torres coming off. So Chavez comes on. Yeah, we're on a roll right now. Yeah, after losing streak, we've been playing very well. Then Orellano. Entering the pitch. 3 subs remaining for Monterrey. Hang on, give me a second here. Let me just adjust this. Monterrey crossing the box on the right side, taken down, no call. Clean challenge there on the right side. And now will they point to the spot? Are they going to point for a goal kick? Let's check this one out again on the right side, right off the sub. A good flick by Corona. Plays man Bernay with a challenge behind. That could be a pen. That was a challenge from behind on Bernay. Did he get the ball? Appeals for a pen by Monterrey. I'm not sure they're going to get the call. Yeah, right now my nose is bleeding, so apologies on that. Diego Rossi wants the pen. Let's see if they got a case. It's a great flick by Corona on the right side. And yeah, I think that's a pen. I don't think Bernay got the ball. I think he stuck the leg out. I think Monterrey has a pen here. They have not resumed the play. They might take a look at this one. The ref might want a closer look. I think Bernay stuck the leg out. What a howler of a half this has been for Bernay. Allowed the first goal by not closing down the space and time on Pineda. And else we know that's not fun. And might have just conceded a penalty there. Still no word. So we enter the 60th minute here. Bernay did stick the leg out. They're going to say he got just a little bit of the ball. Just enough. They'll resume the play. No pen. And we resume action, but Bernay might have dodged a bullet there. I will put it that way. Bernay might have dodged a bullet. Off the goal kick. Monterrey gets it back off the giveaway. Corona. Left side. Corona shot. Blocked. Corner kick on the left. Blocked by Mayer. And Monterrey press, and they've been the better side these last 15 minutes. They absolutely look more poised to get ahead than Nashville does. It's Nashville, let's be frank, ever since the first 20 seconds, they've done nothing. Mayer, good job blocking that one. Cross or Shano on the left side. It was pretty much a grand slam. He said they're going to score 4. Or Shano. Ball into the box, into the 6, head away by Nashville. Throwing for Monterrey on the left side. Not a lot of height on that one. Orellano takes a throw, go quickly to midfield. I'll go for Ambriz. Both teams 3 subs remaining. If you wonder what I'm doing right now, my nose is bleeding, but we're going to power through because that is what we do. And midfield on the right side, handball. Monterrey get it midfield. Fake the switch from right to left now, just go back into their own half on the right side. Poor ball to Ambriz. Ambriz is able to get that in time. Bit of a high line being applied there by Knight. If Knight got there, it could have been disastrous. Monterrey gets it. Now they're in the attacking third on the right side. Ball down the right, edge of the box. Heavy first touch, but flicked on by Orellano. Orellano down the right side. Can they keep it in play? They can. The cross in. Mayer clears it. Nashville trying to clear the danger after Mayer got rid of it initially. And they will. But we'll go out for a Monterrey throw on the right side in the attacking third. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, the nose is fine. It's not like a bad nosebleed. It's just like, I think it's like because of the storms we got, like all the rainstorms we got lately. But we're good. We're good. Goes back to the Monterrey keeper, Cardenas. Cardenas plays it right side for Guzman. We'll switch the play from right to left. Red Sox falling apart? It's a long season. Everything just balancing out right now. Corona. Corona into the attacking third. 1-2 back to Corona. Not a great back pass to Corona. And Nashville's able to get a full on that one. That's not a lot of power on that one. Intercepted by Knight. Knight plays it back to Mayer. Mayer plays it left side. Can they get it out of their own third? Love it. It's a long ball down the left side. Trying to play on Muhammad and does. It's a great ball to Muhammad. He'll play a through ball down the left side, but too much on that one. Trying to play on Qasim. And getting there first is Guzman. I'll boot it deep to midfield on the right side. Out of play. Nashville throw it on the left. Again, Nashville going left to right. So Nashville's in the attacking third here. In the 63rd minute. And we got 2 games on the docket today. The Querétaro game against LAFC. That game starts, we'll say 10:40 Eastern time. I'll be on the call for that one. Throwing on the left side for Nashville. The plate on the left side. Heavy challenge from behind by Muhammad. So it's trying to go to the edge of the box on the left side. Monterrey wins a free kick in their own half. As a result, the edge of the box on the right side. Double sub ready to come on for Nashville in just a little bit. And that little bit is right now. Mohamed's coming off. It will be Surridge and Saad. Saad played in the World Cup for Tunisia. Alex Wheel comes off. He's on a yellow. Bit of an up and down game for him. Had a goal taken off the board. So 1 sub remaining for Nashville. Oh, of course it was never going to last. No, it's a long season. 64th minute. Surge and Saad on. And Wheel off. As is Muhammad. Monterrey free kick in their own half on the right side. They'll play it across the field. Play it long. Header won by Nashville. Second ball won by Knight. He'll play it down the left side. Third ball won by Monterrey. And we'll have it at the midfield circle here. Heavy first touch, trying to win it. Back is Knight. He cannot get by Pineda. And Monterrey will just slow things down, work at the back. Even 178 would be enough to do it. Yeah, that would definitely be enough. In the AL? Oh, man. And right now the 6 seed's a joke. One ball Monterrey down the left side. Header won by Nashville. To midfield on the right side. Second ball won by Monterrey, but... Go back to the keeper, Valdez. And there's a player for Nashville down. There was no contact there. Bauer just went down on the header. Poor ball by Valdez to midfield Ambries as he gets back up. Bauer gets back up. Plays it top of the box. Chance here. Quaper seems pretty quiet today. Quaper plays it backward to Pineda. Pineda gives off edge of the box right side. Crosses to the box. No one there at the left post. Series ran versus Colorado. We freaking suck with runners in scoring position. Merrill Kelly doesn't have it anymore. Merrill Kelly's washed. Yeah, that's my rant. We freaking suck with runners on. And that's been a problem all season, but it was really a problem this series. At least 12 playoff wins? Ooh, I'm going to go fiction. I don't think his game is going to age well. You think it's ridiculous to only go back to college on Saturday? Oh, that's nothing. Oh no, that is nothing. Oh man, August 15th? Oh man, that's normal. Arizona, they're starting school already in Arizona. Burnett gives off left side. Kelly moves bullpen. I'm going to fact. When Burns comes back, I'm going to say Kelly is the long reliever. I hope it's not Brad. I hope Brad can start. Up top it goes Saad. Saad, top of the box, shot here, well wide on the right side. Right, Tex starts 2 weeks in front of you. Saad, his first look of the game, right off the bench. We have full-time Orlando tied. Leon beats Miami in an upset. So Miami's League Cup is done. Kids are starting school today? Yep. Yeah, a lot of them started this week in Arizona. Eagles win 13 or more, 7 or less. I would say 13 or more is more likely. Wait, Illinois is back? I don't think it's back in Illinois yet. On the right side, Monterrey in the attacking third. Waiting for a ball around Burnett. Burnett blocks that cross by Ocampos. Throwing for Monterrey on the right side. In the 67th minute. Nashville scored 20 seconds in. Pineda leveled it 6 minutes into the second half. Now on the throw-in. It's Pineda. Edge of the box on the right side. Back to Pineda. Pineda with space to get across it. He's going to take on 2 defenders and still try to play a 1-2 with Ocampos down the right side. And ambitious, but Chavez can't get there in time, and Nashville's going to get it back. Over Heat win Dallas. Yep. That is not fun. Now, August 22nd is late. August 22nd for college is late. It's really like there are some colleges in New York that don't go back for like, they don't go back until mid-September. And then the winter, they don't go back until after the Super Bowl. I'm like, wait, what? I'll go to RFK. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully the power gets back for you. Monterrey at midfield. Play throw on the left side for Quapers. Quapers can't get a good first touch in it. Maybe a bit behind him, but Quapers has been quite poor today. Kasim. 1-2 to midfield. Back down to Kasim on the right side. That's a great 1-2-3 down the right side. Kasim, edge of the box, right side. Cross in. No one there. Too much on that cross. It goes right back to Cardenas. But a great 1-2-3 down the right side. Got 13 days left for back to college. Yeah, the first summer back is always, like, bizarre. It always is bizarre. I like going back to college. I did not like summer when in college. I liked being at High Point. Foul there. Challenge from behind by Knight. So free kick for Monterrey at midfield. In the 69th minute here. Yeah, first hits at 6 Wednesday. You know, they're a quarter system, too, I believe. 20 more days till K-8 school starts? Ooh, all right. Enjoy the summer break while you can. Count down the days. Corona coming out. Fiembre on. It's a double sub here for Monterrey. De La Rosa comes on as well. Pineda and Corona off. So 11 and 27 on. Pineda, the goal scorer, off. Some fresh legs in the attack, and Corona is off as well. You know, college summer, yeah, it's very weird. It's a very weird feeling, college summer. Have you been on Saturday? It's probably just for organization reasons. It's more, they don't want everyone moving at the same time. Because otherwise the traffic would be backed up and it would just be a nightmare. Then why they win? There was no great team in 07. That's really what comes down to Wagoneer. There was no great team in 07. 07 was just, nothing made sense that year in college football. 07 was just bizarro. Schools in North Carolina start up today? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sounds about right. Haven't gone to school in North Carolina. That sounds about right. Nashville, the midfield circle. Bernay. And there was offside on that pass, so Monterrey will get a free kick here in their own half. High school next week starts 6 Monday. All right. We go to another hydration break. Get both teams to know PKs are not enough. They have to get a winner. 6-2 in Toronto. Oh, man. They have to get a regulation winner. Playoff picks are who makes it. Padres, Marlins in the NL. The other 4 teams we know they're locks at this point. Huntsville tied it, man. That's a crazy game. And then AL. Give me the Tigers. You know what? Screw it. Give me the Astros to win the division. Give me everyone else. Give me the Tigers. We're at the hydration break. 1-1 your score. Leons win today against Miami. Clinches their spot in the next round. Not great news for Monterrey. If they do get a win, 6 points with a positive goal differential, you're in a decent spot, but some work to be done. I mean, is that Rob? Yep. The coffee shops probably love it. 7th Dakota has started a week earlier, which stunk at first, but then the week was taken for us to move to winter break. That's like midterms for break. Oh, that's the way to do it, yeah. I'd rather have that. I'd much rather have that. So back on our way here. Monterrey going right to left. Nashville left to right. Who is Jake Moody? Which I'm not surprised by. He's having a rough game because he's not a good kicker. On the left side now for Monterrey, it's Orshano. Orshano plays it back to his center back, Guzman. Guzman gives it off midfield on the left side. Ocampo, so he'll try to switch the play with a long ball down the right side. Flicked on the header. Chance here for Monterrey in the 6th. Punches out Valdez. Valdez punches it out, stays from Monterrey. De La Rosa fires from the top of the box on the right side, just wide. Just wide on the right side. Nervy scenes there, and De La Rosa with a good look at it. Off balance, just a bit wide on the left side. That makes sense, Fun. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not getting my hopes up, Red Sox. How do you think I felt as a D-backs fan today? The D-backs lost a game where they had 11 hits and 10 walks. And they lost 6-4. Oh, that's awesome, Cole. Good for you, man. Good for you. That is awesome. That announcing gig? Good for you, man. That's awesome. Get your foot in the door. That is great. You know, come back from winter break and have them do midterms. Yeah, because you can't even think about, like, you can't even enjoy the break. You can't even enjoy the break. You just think about midterms. It sucks. Yeah, that absolutely sucks because you're just worried the whole time. Like, you can't enjoy the break. You're studying during your winter break, and that stinks. Other game today, LAFC against Querétaro. LAFC against Querétaro. And Nashville going left to right. They'll go back to the keeper, Valdez. Valdez. Long ball down the right side across midfield. Header won by Knight. Second ball won by Monterrey, and they'll just go back to Cardenas. You know, they left a lot of men on base. Yeah, we left 21 men on base in the last 2 games. Yeah, it was to the Rockies, too. We lost a series to the Rockies. Beat the Dodgers in a 3-game series, lose to the Rockies, because that makes sense. Bernay intercepts to the midfield circle, goes back to Valdez. He'll go back to his keeper here. Valdez, long ball down the left side. It's won by Monterrey in the direction no one. Valdez has not been good with his feet today, I must say. Now Monterrey tries to switch the play from right to left. To the top of the box, flicked on the header on the left side. Trying to play it down the left for Orishano. Can't get there. Bauer wins the header, goes back to Valdez. Or the breaks are really break. Yes. As they should be. As they should be. Work hard, but play hard. That's how it should be. Your time off should be your time off. That's good, Rob. Most of them are good kids. See, it all depends on the district. Mine were good kids. But there are some that are not. Thrown for Nashville. Midfield on the right side. Long throw on the right side into the attacking third. On the turn is Knight. Knight can't get there in time. Monterrey tries to clear. It's won by Bernay. Bernay with a good ball down the right side. Good ball to Kasim. Kasim edge of the box on the right side. Kasim. Kasim looks for space. Nothing there. He'll retreat back to Bernay. Bernay plays it right side Bauer. A bit behind Bauer, but he's able to recover. But with no space, he'll just go backwards into the midfield circle. You know, that was crazy fun. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Midfield circle. Now Acosta. Acosta. Gives it off left side to Williams. Williams. Down the left side. He'll retreat back. Not a great back pass. Miscommunication there. So he ran out of space. Deflected out of play. Nashville thrown at midfield on the left side. 15 minutes left in regulation. 6-4 now. Ooh, you could have hope now. That's a D-back score. Lovitz on the throw. Gives off left side. Taken out of play. Another throw in for Nashville. Edge of the box left side. They can work a long throw in. You have a chance here. Edge of the box, left side. But you want to treat this like a set piece. You can do that. You have the space to do it here. Throwing into the box. On the turn. It's a good throw. Chance he'll play it top of the box. One-time shot. Not a lot of power on it, but just wide. It got by Cardenas, but Saad just wide on the right side of the Tunisian. Got around Ambries, even with the dragging of the jersey. A great job there by Knight to play it to Saad, the sub-on-sub connection. Not a lot of power on that shot. It got by Cardenas, but got by the right post as well. And a goal kick here. They were so close to getting, yep. I think Fulham gets relegated this year. I don't see it with Fulham this year. Sunderland? Yeah, I have Sunderland as well getting relegated. I don't think Spurs get relegated this year. Yeah, Coventry, Sunderland, and Fulham, I think. That's probably my pick. Then West Ham, Burnley, Millwall? Yeah, I hope not Millwall, but I could see Wrexham get promoted. I could see Wrexham. Nashville trying to keep the ball in play down the right side. Surridge. Plays into the attacking third. Chance if they can play down the left side. They'll switch it down the left. Chance here, the shot! Wide left. Oh, my goodness. It's a great ball down the left side. Surridge started that attack. Bernay, Surridge, and then down the left side was a great ball. The shot's got to be on target. You know, Raleigh fell off big time this year. A chance there. I don't know if it was supposed to be for Acosta or Bernay. Two guys converging on the same spot. Monterrey make their final sub. Garza will enter. If I'm switching Hull, yeah, that's also not a bad pick. Ambries comes off. Garza comes on. It's the last sub. Monterrey off the sub. Down the right side, crossing the 6. Dealt with by Mayer. And then behind for a corner. So chance here for Monterrey. They've got a few corners today. They'll take this one at the right corner flag. That will be Orishano to take. Will there be a goal? I think so. It's got to open up because a tie does these teams no good. A tie does these teams absolutely no good. Most and least talk. Most Cowboys because it's tradition. Least Titans. Corner right side into the box. Headed away by Nashville. Second ball won by Monterrey. Back at the edge of the box on the right side. Trying to dance around Sod and does on the right side. Cross, blocked, corner kick again. Orishano does well on that one. Gets around Sod with ease and wins another corner. Ooh, that'd be cool, Johnster. I think I know what you're referring to on that one. Yeah, they're expanding from 4 to 6. Ball into the box, headed away by Nashville once again. Finds top of the box though. Ball given by Fiendbray to Orishano. Crossing Orishano on the far post. Head over the bar, another corner. Deflected out by Bernay. On the ball to the far post by De La Rosa. That's a long season, Mr. Goat. Corner on the left side now. Again, a tie does these teams no good. Both these teams have to win to advance to the League's Cup. Orishano from the left corner flag. He'll get into the top of the box. Header won by Nashville. Behind for another corner. That's 4 corners in the last 90 seconds. So Knight wins that header. Parries it over the bar. Orishano, take 4. I'd be stunned on that one, Vaughn. Not the 8 games or less, but if he's on the hot seat, I'd be stunned by that. Ball into the box. Headed away by Nashville. And this time stays in play. Can Nashville start a counterattack? They cannot. As Monterrey will do the smart thing with 2 Nashville attackers close it in. They'll just play a long goal back to the keeper, Cardenas. Maintain possession this time in their own half. On the left side, Fiendbray. Fiendbray plays it right side in his own half. Advances it across midfield on the right side. Play looking to open up a little bit. More space to operate. Monterrey throw in the attacking third on the right side. Chavez to take. He'll play it on the right side. 1-2 with Quapers. Back to Chavez. Now midfield on the right side. Will they try that switch down the left? No, they will not. They'll go back to their own half of the midfield circle. Play it to Aceves now on the left side. Aceves. Get into the attacking third. It's a long through ball, but getting there in time. Keeping that in play is Ocampos. Ocampos, it's a crazy turn by Ocampos. He's dragged to the ground. Wins a free kick. What a turn by Ocampos. Well, that's awesome, Johnster. And a yellow card. Yeah, big surprise on that one for you. Yep. Bengals show no confidence. That one's Zach Taylor. But what a turn by Ocampos. Keeps that ball in play. And somehow, with a heavy touch, able to dance around. I believe there was Mayer on that one. And Mayer's going to go into the books with a yellow. So a free kick here for Monterrey on the left side. Second caution of the game for Nashville. Corner on the left. Maybe it's some point downer. 81st minute. Before that, we have an injured player for Nashville. Can't quite make out who is down for Nashville, but that is so crafty by Ocampos to get around Mayer like that. That is so crafty. You can't tell who's down for Nashville, but training staff is out, just tending to them. Might be a cramp. Something with a lower body, I know that. Still trying to get a good gauge of the number. I can't see the back of the jersey for who is down, but now we do. It is Kasim who is down. Kasim gets back to his feet, but they'll have to leave the pitch for a minute, so Monterrey's going to be up a man. Let's see, replace Kasim here. Which I'm not opposed to. Get some fresh legs in the attack. Not opposed to it, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. As Gaines is going to come on for Kasim. So that's the final sub for Nashville. Gaines will enter the match. The goal scored 20 seconds into the match comes off. And now a free kick for Monterrey from the left side. Orishano to take. Ball into the far post. The shot, it's fluffed. Found a man on the far post, but the shot, no power on that one. off balance a little bit, and Valdez easily gets there. Valdez will throw it down the left side. Well, High Point winning. High Point winning the Big South would be 1 and 2. I would say USA round of 32 against Bosnia is number 3. I would say Spurs Knicks game 4. Trying to keep it in play here. Williams. And then give me... Oh, wait. USA Canada. Give me USA Canada for the gold medal match on the men's and the women's side. USA Canada's got to be in the top 3. US Bosnia 4, Spurs Knicks 5. Just for how crazy that was. The USA women is up there too. That's a tough one. It's been a great year for sports. Yeah, USA winning gold's top 3, yep. USA winning gold's number 2, actually. Shot from Monterrey, that one wide on the right side. Yeah, USA winning gold's number 2. Number 1 is High Point beating Wisconsin. The shot there, De La Rosa. He's had a few chances there from that right side. He's missed wide both times. Gets it under the legs of Williams. Trying to slide to block that one. USA winning gold's number 2. Number 1 is High Point beating Wisconsin. Which you can't blame me for that one. As an alum. Can't blame me for that one. Long ball here off the goal kick. Valdez, he has been very poor with his feet. That goes well out of play. And Monterrey wins it right back on the throw. They've been dominating possession this second half. Can they do something with it? They scored in the 89th minute last match against Miami. Can they get something here? Again, a tie is not enough. Even if you win on PKs, 5 points is not going to be enough to advance. Both teams be eliminated with a draw. Brené off the throw. Brené in the attacking third. Through ball, not enough on that one. Trying to play on Knight at the top of the box. Cleared by Monterrey. Thrown on the left side. Yeah, that'd be cool, Tanner. Clicker? Oh, man. I haven't played that game forever. I played that game a long time ago. I haven't played that one in forever. That's at least, like, what, 13 years ago? Addicting. Surprisingly addicting. Stupid, but addicting. Off the throw. Monterrey get it back. Try to play 1-2 down the right side. Ocampos. It's a good ball down the right side. Switches the play. They got space. If they want to switch it again to the left side, they can. They will switch it down the left. It's a great switch to Oroshono. Oroshono into the box left side. Oroshono has help on an overlap. We'll play it to Ocampos. Ocampos. Cross in. Blocked by Bauer. Corner kick on the left flag for Monterrey. So another set piece opportunity for the Rayados. Can they get this one in? Set pieces have been quite poor today for Monterrey, if we're being honest, but chance here in the 85th minute. Oroshono to take. Ball into the 6, headed over the bar for another corner. Deflected. Out of play. I believe Williams got a head on that one. So we'll try again on the corner. That is now 11 corners for Monterrey, compared to 2 for Nashville. I believe both came in the first half. Corner into the near post. Cleared by Nashville. Monterrey get it back, though, in the attacking half on the left side. They'll go back to the midfield circle. Retreat back to the keeper here, Cardenas. Cardenas plays a long ball down the right side. Into the attacking half. Flicked on the header. Trying to play it to Ocampos. Ocampos plays it down the left side. Goes for Oroshono. Oroshono, edge of the box, left side. Gets around his man. Gets around Bauer. Oroshono with space. Oroshono will reset on the left side, edge of the box. So he couldn't center it. Oroshono dances around Brené, who's just been toyed with today so far. He plays it up top. It goes. They'll switch the play right side now. Cutting back. Chance here. Cross in. No one there. Crossing with the left foot. There was no one there. Out of play for a goal kick. Top 5 games in any sport. I mean, yeah, High Point. I mean, Wisconsin was great. USA Canada. Game 4 of the of NBA Finals. Stanley Cup, the double OT game with the Canes Knights, the 4-0 comeback. MC Championship. There were a lot of good options. MC Championship, the Sugar Bowl was a great one. The Ole Miss game against Georgia was phenomenal. What a way to start the year off. And, I mean, of course, World Cup. I mean, Cabo Verde against Argentina and England-Mexico were just classics. Throw in left side for Monterrey. Yeah, Austria, Algeria, yep. I mean, World Cup, you could probably put like all 5 games of the World Cup on that one. Austria, Algeria, Argentina, Egypt, Argentina, England, England, Mexico, and then, of course, Argentina, Cabo Verde. You could just do that. Valdez gets it back in his own box here. Valdez. And they got to press on. Same tier as 23. Not the same tier, but pretty bad. All good Dexy. Hopefully Lynx win. Hopefully Lynx get the dub. Playing well right now, so. One ball down the right side. Header won by Monterrey. Second ball won by Nashville on the right side. Bauer at midfield. He'll play it tonight. Knight gives it off on the right side. Good ball to Gaines. Gaines into the box. Right side. Cross into the box. The leading ball. Cleared by Monterrey. Not a bad ball by Gaines, though. He gets it back into the box on the right side. Gaines has help on the overlap down the right and will play to Bauer. Bauer on the right side. No, England-France. Yeah, I mean, yeah, third place game, too. But England-France was so much fun. I think it was a third place game. If that was like a real game, that would be nuts. Poor ball by Valdez on the back pass. Valdez goes in a play, but I think Gaines was taken down in the air. So free kick for Nashville at midfield on the right side. You gotta show a sense of urgency. Yeah, 23 is in a tier of its own. Yep, we'll never see it again. 23 is in a tier of its own. Yeah, we might do that, Tanner. I already said that. We might do that. So free kick on the right side for Nashville at midfield after Gaines gets taken down in the air. We'll get a word on stoppage time in about a minute. Again, a draw is not enough. Free kick flicked on the header, trying to play it to the striker Surge. Surge can't get there. It's cleared away by Cardenas. Stays, though, with Nashville. Down the right side, it's Gaines. Gaines feeds the edge of the box, right side. Good ball to Knight. Knight, cross in. No one there. Try to feed into the 6. No one there. Monterrey tries to start a counterattack. Fiembre. Play it on the right side. You playing the fire? Yes, so you should be okay. We'll get a CrossFit field on the right. Monterrey trying to start our counterattack. Now they'll slow things down. Fiembre. Gives it off right side. It's a ball around Saad down the right. Too much on that one. Cleared away by Nashville. It's cleared away there by Williams. Long ball down the left side, cleared by Monterrey into the attacking half for Monterrey. Can they get there at the midfield circle? They cannot. Nashville wins it, but then a heavy touch. Gets it back, though. Good job there by Surge, recovering on the heavy touch. He plays it top of the box. Chance here. The shot. Oh, that's fluffed. Saad completely fluffed that shot over the bar on the left side. Completely fluffed it. Ooh, most wins with no losses. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to guess... Oh, man, that's a tough one. That's a great question. Plummer? It's Jake Plummer. On the left side now. Orishano, cross into the 6. Headed away by Nashville. 6 minutes of added time. Second ball, heavy touch at the top of the box, and then cleared by Knight. A Storm's coming through. No, not for me. It's pretty sunny out by me. Monterrey crossing from the right side into the 6. The header flicked on, but behind for a goal kick. It's a good ball on the right side. But couldn't quite get enough head on that one. Looking for De La Rosa. It is Plummer. Nice. Yeah, De La Rosa well wide on that one. No power. Flicked out a play for a goal kick. And 6 minutes of added time. 2 is starting the opener against Denver. Yeah, I think he's going to be the starter. I think he will end up being the starter for the regular season. I think he can run the offense better than Penix at this point, but I mean, you're screwed either way. We really haven't heard a peep about the quarterback competition in Atlanta. We really have not heard anything. 1-2 down the left side. For Orishano, not a power on that one. Cleared away by Nashville. Gets back to midfield. Fiembre switches to play right side. That is true, Anthony. Yep, that is true. At the top of the box. Cross in to the far post. No marking. Second ball. Quapers! What a goal! Quapers keeps Monterrey alive! Quapers with the overhead kick! They redirected from right to left and back to center! And Quapers, who's barely touched the ball today, scores his second Leagues Cup goal in as many matches! And Monterrey, just like the Miami game, second verse, same as the first. Down 1-0 early. They score early in the second half, and then at the buzzer. What a ball in. Ocampos with the header to redirect it to Quapers, and the overhead kick from the penalty spot. Diego Rossi to Ocampos. Terrible marking job. No one there in the box, and Quapers might have just kept Monterrey alive in the Leagues Cup. Still will need some help in the remaining results, especially after the Lyon match today. But 6 points with a positive goal differential could be enough for Los Rayados. Quapers, for being invisible the entire match. What a match this has been in Nashville. And now Nashville needs 2 goals in 3 minutes to stay alive. What a phenomenal goal there. The finish. Sublime by Quapers. Now Nashville on the left side. I'll give it off on the left. Sod plays edge of the box left side. No space to retreat. Back to Sod on the left. Sod edge of the box left side looking for space. Sod looking at a cross in. Sod running out of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So it goes off a Monterrey foot. Hugo Quapers. Could that be the goal that sends Monterrey through potentially? Corner on the left side. Acosta to take the corner from the left flag. Ball into the top of the box. Head away by Chavez. Second ball won by Nashville. They'll try to play it left side. Brunei, not a lot of power on that one. Monterrey wins the header. Second ball, though. Header won there for Nashville by Williams, but no power on that one. And Cardenas comes off his line and gets there with ease. How's it going, David? Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you. It's been fun to call. We're going to be live for the LAFC game later tonight, too. So we are not done yet. After this game is done, we're going to be live for LAFC against Querétaro. So we're back underway immediately after. Nashville in their own half on the left side. Can they get an equalizer? Not that it matters. Wasn't going to get 2. So our League's Cup will be done with 3 points. Even if they get an equalizer, 4 or 5 points would not be enough on the MLS side. Or on either side, for that matter. Nashville midfield circle left side. They'll switch the play to the right into the box. They're trying to get into the box. Not a lot of power on them for gains. It falls for Nashville on the second ball. Acosta. Acosta taking off the ball. Heavy touch there. As Ocampos tries to start a counterattack. And it goes out of play. Deflected off Nashville. Throw in for Monterrey. I will say, Monterrey holds on. We've done 3 Monterrey games. And they've all been wins. So I might have to be like a Monterrey fan at this point. I might be the good luck charm for Monterrey. On the left side, throw in here, long throw. Quapers wins the header. Second ball, though, won by Nashville. Acosta. Long ball trying to feed it to the top of the box. Won by Monterrey. Gains. Poor ball to Sod. It's won by Monterrey. And they'll just clear their lines. Free kick at the midfield circle for Monterrey. Again, there's still action. As things stand, though, Monterrey would be going through the +1 goal difference in 6 points. Time to get a jersey, yep. Time to get an Ocampos jersey. Oh, man. So free kick at the midfield circle. They'll send everyone deep. And Cardenas will take it. He'll take no chances. Boot it deep down the left side. Stays in play. Good header one. And then Orshano gets there. Orshano on the left side. Goes back to midfield. 6 minutes have been played. We'll see if they add on any more after the goal was scored in stoppage time by Quapers. We played 6. Monterrey back pass back to the keeper, Cardenas. Cardenas, long ball. Across midfield. Ref is not blown for full time just yet. Put his hand up, but not blown for full time yet. Nashville gets it back. Surge on the left side. Surge tries to switch the play with the ball roll. He'll play it to Acosta. Acosta wins the free kick. For a challenge there, I believe, by Fimbre. It's going to redirect it to the LAFC stream after this one is done. Poor ball down the right side. Not a lot of power on that one, but it is won by Nashville nonetheless. Bauer. Bauer gives it up top. Surge taken down. No foul. Clean challenge there. Play on De La Rosa on the interception. Plays it down the right side. Edge of the box on the right. Back to De La Rosa. Top of the box. De La Rosa. Quapers. Quapers. Centralized position. Switches to play left side. Can they get one more? Orshano taken down from behind. And they will blow for full time. Monterrey might have a chance. Just like the Miami game, they come back from the dead. Down 1-0 at the half. They come back and score 2, including a late winner. Can't stop it, by the way. Ooh. By the way. That's close, by the way. Again, Monterrey has not clinched a spot yet, We're still awaiting other results. We will know by Thursday whether they move on. But 6 points with a +1 goal difference. As things stand, they're moving on. They still need some help. But so far, so good. Nashville's Leagues Cup will come to an end. After thrashing San Luis in their last match and getting some good help on the goal difference, they couldn't hold on despite the fastest goal in Leagues Cup history. It was not enough. 2-1 your final. Quapers with the winner in the 92nd minute. And now here's the game plan. We got a second game. LAFC Querétaro starting in about 30 minutes. Going to redirect you to that stream. I'm going to set everything up for that one. I will see you guys in just a little bit. Monterrey takes it 2-1. They keep their Leagues Cup hope alive.